Hey guys,
Morning.
welcome back to our countryside and I guess our polytunnel.
Yeah, welcome inside. We're starting the video right where we left off the last time. Last time we didn't really explain how everything works, what is growing in here. We didn't explain how the irrigation system is set up and what's the idea behind it. So today we're gonna take a little more time just to explain everything, show how everything's supposed to work and how it actually works. And yeah, we just want to show you, start with the polytunnel, give you all the updates.
Yeah, we're gonna walk around our garden as well, but we'll start here and with the most important thing. Nothing has died. Actually, some of the things have grown a little bit. We have something new that's sprouted, if you want to show.
Yeah, speaking of updates, last time we were planting also melons and watermelons, and in this pot we have some melons growing. They are quite new. You can still see that they are not quite developed, but you can definitely see that there are some melons. Very excited for that. We will keep them in the spot for them to develop a little bit more. We will also show you a little close-up just so you see what we're talking about. But quite excited because it only took less than a week really. Oh no, but today is Sunday, we planned them last Sunday, so it took about a week, an actual week, and we finally have some melons in the pot.
As you can see right next to me, this is the big tomato that my mom gave us, still alive and doing better than expected. Actually, at least two of these already started having flower buds, so that's very exciting. Another close-up will be shown. So very soon, hopefully the next time, we'll see an actual flower and maybe a fruit.
I think fruit we will need to wait for a few weeks, but I think for the next week, for example, I hope that we will see all of the tomatoes flowering and developing because it actually happened quite fast. We got them last week. We left them in the polytunnel for a week and now they're flowering. I hope that they will grow very strong and will give lots of tomatoes so we can make chopped tomatoes or tomato sauce. Actually, that would be very beneficial because I don't know how it's where you're living, but in our country, tomatoes just get more expensive by the day, and yeah, it would be very cool if we could make our own sauce.
We not only we have four big plants, but we have a ton of very small potato plants. So
Potato?
tomato, and these guys are not that developed, but they survived, and yeah, once these have finished giving us fruit, the next ones will start. So very good. And speaking about potatoes, we also have some news, so we'll go outside and show the rest of the garden as well. But before we go there, we probably want to show how this irrigation system actually works and if it's actually working.
I could definitely say maybe if the irrigation system is not working, then the polytunnel is because it's very hot here. So let's get going.
This is how it still looks from the last week. We're moving things around, but also still trying to figure out if this irrigation system works, because the pots are wet, but then again, I'm not sure if they're still wet from the last week when we watered them, or if it is actually dripping some water somewhere.
We also have some holes in the polytunnel, so it's possible that rain gets through and right on the pots. But I do believe that it is working. I don't think it works very fast. The thing is, I will just go around the specifics with the system. It's supposed to be manual watering system. The tab here, it's 18 liters, and it's supposed to sustain 16 plants for 18 days. So it's about a liter a day from the calculations. We do have 16 legs going out from this thing here into the pots. I do believe it does something. I'm not sure how often it actually waters or anything, but once we came back, the water level was dropped a little bit in the box. It does have a lid on it, so it doesn't evaporate that much or quickly or at all. So I do have a reason to believe it does release some water. It's just I don't know in which pots, if it's in all of the pots or not. So further investigations needed.
The instructions were pretty much AI generated, I think, because they didn't make that much sense. So we couldn't figure out if we started the system or not. But I mean, I'm just happy that nothing is either overflown or dried out.
Yeah, it is here. I do feel more confident that we can grow something in here because of it. I don't know if it works or not, but it does give me some peace of mind that at least something is done for actual plants that we can grow them.
Even though it's already end of May, actually the last day of May, and the summer's closing in, we still need to take care of our wood for colder summer evenings and late autumn. But you gotta prepare it now. So our shed looks a bit wild, so I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and chop some wood. If you've seen in the past videos, every time a branch falls off a tree, I bring it to the shed to dry off, and now it's time to cut them into small pieces and make firewood.
Hey, we are back with some more potatoes. We actually have planted some potatoes already, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they are coming up. From what I could count, we have 21 potatoes, and I just decided that I might as well just do some more. We have some leftovers in this bag, so I think I will plant some more potatoes just to make sure we have a large harvest. So in the bag we already have some small sprouting potatoes, so they will be quick to grow once they are in the garden. And now we will show how the ones that we already have growing look like. I'm back with my shovel, and today we're gonna make this patch into a pumpkin patch. What we need to do is shovel it up a little bit because it's been overgrown. This morning Richard already took the grass cutter trimmer and kind of trimmed all the grass. So that's very good. So now I just need to make this into a garden bed. I also have some pumpkin seeds that I just want to show you in a second. We saved these ones from the last years. They are supposed to be the green pumpkin. They are actually my favorite. They store very well and they have very nice yellow inside of the pumpkin. Very cool looking. And then some other ones we just bought from the shop. I thought that these were quite interesting because this is like the butternut squash, only in green. So I picked those up. Hopefully they will grow just as good as the butternut ones. These are from last year, but I find that the seeds are quite resilient. So I don't really have much failure with growing the same seeds that I buy like years ago. So let's hope that these will do the same thing. And for last, it's just some zucchinis. We plant these every year. This year I will try to eliminate how many we actually plant because last year we grew way too much. We tried to preserve them. So this year we'll go a little bit easy on these just for immediate consumption. I really like them baked or in any type of like freshly cooked, but don't not so much if they are canned. So a thing to keep in mind, maybe I'll plant like 4 or 5 of these and that's going to be it for the season. Even though preparing this plot took a little time, it's all done now and all the plants are or all the seeds rather are planted. Today we also want to try and cut the grass here. If you can see, I'm gonna stand right next to it. You can see that this is up to my waist, and we need to cut it because down there we have our blackberry plants. I haven't seen them since April, so if we do cut through this jungle, we might see them. We might show you as well. We're at our blackberry field. It is a bit grown over, and when I'm saying a bit, it's a lot grown over. I will try to fix it, however, today. But I do have some complaints about it. In the winter time, when we came early spring, all of them were a bit nibbled on, and I don't have the proof, but I'm gonna blame the deer for it because it is right next to the foresty area. There's a lot of bushes and that kind of stuff, and I'm sure deer just saw something green when nothing was green, like early spring, and they thought, wow, this is yummy. So we'll see if they manage to recover. They don't have very good situation at the moment because they've been in the grass. I don't think they really like that. But what if I fix it and then until autumn maybe they will sprout back, and fingers crossed for some blackberries as well. Well, here we are. Essentially the grass has been cleared as much as I could. I mean, I think it will be definitely better than how it was at the beginning. I hope they will now feel free to grow more big. We do have different sizes of them. Some of them still have the last year's vines, but other ones are just brand new. We also have these blackberries. They are a little bit older. We planted these 2 years before the ones that I just showed you. They are right next to this pond that we still have water in. These look pretty luscious as well. Just managed to clear them. So you can see, I think these are flower buds already. It would be amazing if they produced this year.
Alright, we have dug up our bean, garlic, and corn plot, and I have a little update on the corn. So everything died. All 8 or 9 plants. It seems like they died because of the heavy rain, and there's no corn this year. But I have in my hands a jar full of giant beans that I got from my father. He got it from in a town fair or something. So yeah, we'll see how these giant beans act. What else? What do you have?
Well, I have these purple beans looking cool, so we'll try to plant these. Sad for the corn, but it does free up some new space, so kind of good. And then I have these uh, Pattersons, I don't know, plants that I don't know where I'm gonna put, but I wish I could just add some couple seeds around here.
And I'll show you the giant beans. Obviously they're not very big, but
Quite big.
in comparison they're quite big. So let's see how they grow. Oh,
Looks like only the pod is purple because these are just normal beans, like brownish. Nothing, nothing too special.
Whew. We have mowed a lot of grass in these couple of days, planted more stuff.
Some things.
So we're looking forward to the next week or whenever we're gonna return to see progress in our garden.
We would love for everything to start growing. We were happily surprised for the potatoes that they're finally out last week when we were here. I don't think we didn't see any, right?
No, nothing sprouted.
And this week we do. So it will progress from week to week, I think, pretty quickly. Because as of today, we have finally June. It's 1st of June, so we made it to the summer. Everyone, please feel happy and enjoy the weather wherever you are.
Yeah, hopefully the rain will stop now and we start enjoying more of this sunny weather. We're gonna head back to the city, let our garden grow, and let us know which parts were the most interesting. What do you want to see in the next video until we upload this one and come back. So we'll show you more stuff around the countryside, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.